Good morning, Bachman Middle School. Today is Tuesday, March 21st. It is a B day, it is a band day 6, and I am Mr. Strand with today's Tiger Talk. First up, it's time for our word of the week. This week's word is universal. Means something that applies to everyone or applies in all cases. It is also, as you may know, the name of a movie studio. Universal Studios was founded in 1912 and is best known for its monster movies, including
Dracula, Frankenstein,
Invisible Man,
The Wolfman,
Jaws,
King Kong,
The Creature from the Black Lagoon,
and The Mummy.
Also all of the Fast and the Furious movies. And it's a theme park too. We'll look at other examples of Universal, not the movie studio, throughout the rest of this week. Next up, if you have old clothes, bring them to Doggy Donations. Here's more info.
Hey guys, do you have any extra clothes? If so, might as well donate to Doggy Donations. Let's go.
We will be accepting clothing donations to turn into dog toys for shelter dogs.
Oh no!
We accept old t-shirts, jean products, and sweater fabric.
We would really appreciate your effort for our shelter dogs.
Donate
to Doggy Donations today!
Clothing drop-off box will be in the 7th grade commons in Mrs. Keelis' room. Thanks
to Mrs. Keelis' TC for that ad, and thank you to Tiger Leadership Club for the next one.
This March, on the week of the 20th, TLC invites you to dress up your TC teachers for spring break. Bring hats, shirts, and any props that your teacher can use. Take the picture of your TC teacher and submit it to the job box. Be creative. Here's an example of Miss Iverson. The most creative class will win a prize.
Once again, the deadline for those photos is this Friday, March 24th. Finally, today is Math Tip Tuesday. And here are some neat math tricks you can and should try.
Multiplying by 11. It's really easy to multiply any 2-digit number by 11 if you know one little secret. Let's take the number 43. First, add up the digits 4 and 3 and you'll get 7. Now put 7 between 4 and 3 and guess what? You get the result, 473. Doubt it? Well, you can check it in your calculator. Now let's raise the bar and make the same with the number 78. If you do exactly the same thing, which is to add up 7 and 8, you'll get 15. Put it in between 7 and 8, and you'll get 7,158, which is not the right answer. What you actually should do is take the second digit, 5, put it between 7 and 8, and add the 1 to the 7, and you get the right answer, 858. Maybe not everyone caught up with us, so let's review. Multiplying 43 by 11, add up 4 and 3, get 7, put the sum between 4 and 3, and here's the right answer, 473. Multiplying 78 by 11, add up 7 and 8, get 15, put 5 between 7 and 8, add up the remaining 1 to the first digit, which is 7, and there's the answer, 858. Guessing the age. Let's assume that a friend of yours is 21 years old, but you don't know that. Offer him to multiply his age by 5, add 8 up to this number, and multiply the result by 2. Then he has to subtract 6 from it and multiply by 10. Now ask him to say what he's got. Subtract 100 from this number and divide it by 100. The number you get is the age of your friend. Voila! Instant squares. As you must know, a square is the product of a number being multiplied by itself. For example, 8 squared is the number you get when multiplying 8 times 8, that's 64. Well, that's quite easy, you just have to know your multiplication tables. But how to square 2-digit numbers? Turns out it's not so complicated when it involves numbers ending in 5. Let's take 65. First, you multiply 6 by 7, that is by the same number plus 1. Then simply put 25 at the end to get a 4-digit number. Thus we get 4,225, which is the square of 65. See? Quite simple. Unfortunately, this only works with numbers ending in 5.
I'm telling you, try them all out. Your friends are gonna love it. They'll love it. That's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more Tiger Talk. See you then.